Young Kings Wrestling featuring the Ron Simmons Black History Soundboard.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. And
as always, you can find us on most streaming platforms, including, I haven't done this in a long time, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, a.k.a. TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Happy Black History Month.
Hey, shout out to Sabi, man. Sabi is in with times, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what took him so long.
Right.
To get the Black History update.
Not to say we've been doing the Black History Month theme on the show.
Yeah.
About as long as I've been here.
Since the beginning.
Yeah. What's going on?
Literally, you've been here since the first Black History Month that we had on this show. So I don't know what took him so long, but listen, better late than never. Welcome. Thank you so much. Make sure you go get you some of that Young Kings Wrestling merch at ykwrestling.com and Amazon Prime, man. We got the Black Wrestling appropriately for Black History Month. The Black Wrestling shirt is up on Amazon Prime. So just search Young Kings Wrestling, or you can click the link at ykwrestling.com. Take you to Amazon. You know, if you got Prime, should show up in like 2-3 days. Might be, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna be transparent. It might take a little bit longer depending on like the materials they got. You know, tariffs and all that good stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you cop, man, and make sure you subscribe to us everywhere on social media, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all at YK Wrestling. We here.
Yeah.
I'm here. It's that Pat Mahomes.
Oh,
Super Bowl week, man. Shout out to Super Bowl week.
It's about to have to do this again, man.
This is a worst case scenario for a Super Bowl people for me, because you either gonna have the Eagles winning another one, which, like, I apologize to the whole football world on behalf of my team for allowing them to win it the first time. Honestly. So it was either that or we're gonna have to deal with a lot of delusional takes for the first ever team to three-peat in this era. Some I guess the Packers did it back before civil rights were a thing. That shit don't count.
No, we wasn't keeping track. But yeah, I know that that GOAT conversation is gonna get real dicey.
Listen, it won't. I'm gonna tell you why it won't. Patrick Mahomes is 0-2 against the real GOAT in the playoffs. That's all I care about. One of those is the Super Bowl. So yeah, he got that hanging over his head. Unless Tom Brady come out of retirement and loses to Pat Mahomes one time in the playoffs, it don't count. What's wrong with a nigga being second best all the time, bro? Like I've never seen people go this hard for a black quarterback in my life. They don't even say he black. That's the fucked up part about it.
Well, yeah, that's worse than the Russell Wilson joint. At least he was actually black. But ain't nothing wrong with being second to the best at all. I mean, that's what we got with LeBron. So, you know.
Right. Y'all do the same shit with LeBron. Like, it's okay. And like, right. I know LeBron don't got no head-to-head losses against Jordan. But bruh, it's okay that a nigga can be number 2. What's wrong with that? Y'all let Nelly get in y'all head too much on that one song. 2 is not a winner. 3 nobody remembers. No, that's fine if you third best. Like, you third best out of everybody that's ever played, bro. Come on. Don't listen to them niggas.
Them bronze sexuals how you messed up.
Yeah, man. It's all good though. Hey, but real quick, while we still on the subject, Jalen,
I'm packing the edge. Guess what?
don't you ever in your life recommend for me to wear anything Philadelphia's Eagle ever again, bro. I saw that shit. I got so offended. I got legit offended, bro.
Man, I'm looking like, huh?
Like, you know who
That's
you talking
crazy
to
as
right
hell.
now.
That's crazy as hell.
Jalen, you wear some Giants shit and then tell me how you gonna feel about me saying that. While we on the subject. Shout out to brother. And my last shout out, man. Shout out to the premier franchise in all of basketball history. The 17-time NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers, because niggas done handed us another generational talent. I done lost count of how many times niggas handed us a generational talent. And every generational talent we've gotten has won a championship with us. So, spoiler alert, just let y'all know what's about to happen in a few years, maybe in a few months. You never know.
I don't know about this year, but we'll see.
It's getting spooky the next 15 years. We kind of shut that Wemby shit down a little bit.
Yeah.
For right now, at least.
It's looking scary for that.
Wemby about to run the league the next. Yeah, nigga. Luka said what? It's crazy. I was a Luka hater until like 12 hours ago. It's crazy how that goes.
How them turntables, right?
Man, it's all good though. It's all good. I'm the biggest Luka Doncic fan in history now.
Oh, I know.
Especially when we get that ring, boy.
Y'all
no disrespect to AD. AD got us a ring, man. I'm forever.
I'm about to say. I ain't hear nobody talk about AD. Like it's just like, hey, bye, nigga.
But listen, this Luka we talking about. This is like, to put this in wrestling terms, this is like, if you could do trades between wrestling companies, this is like Roman Reigns. This is like WWE just asking another company, hey, y'all want Roman Reigns? We will give y'all a couple dollars and we can take MJF back or some shit like that. Like, that's what that's about. Like, MJF isn't a bad pickup, but for Roman?
Well, maybe.
That's how I would compare it, personally.
I mean, I could kind of see that because, you know, MJF only like 25. That's how old Luka is. Roman is closer
to compare Roman with somebody that get hurt a lot. Like, who get hurt a lot in wrestling? Like, who's not necessarily on the shelf all the time? I got one. Who's like the biggest young talent in WWE right now? Like the biggest name. There's a lot of old niggas in that company right now.
That's young?
Yeah.
You can say Braun.
Say if Braun Breaker and AJ Styles got traded.
Ooh, okay.
This would be kind of like that.
All right.
Because like Braun Breaker is the type of guy who could be running like your whole company, like the face of your company in like 5 years.
Hell yeah.
AJ Styles was never that, but he was a serviceable guy. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend, former champion. He solidified himself in the Hall of Fame very early in his career, just like AD. But like, damn, you got an opportunity to go for this young talent. Come on, fam.
No, I feel you.
Shout out to my Lakers. My man's tried to come on here and overshadow me with this Ohio State shit that he got.
Hey, this just happened to be by coincidence, but you know, hey, but shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods. Let me find out
you delivered your own shit.
I did it. That was FedEx. But shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods because see, when I canceled with Fanatics and went right over to Dick's Sporting Goods. I put the order in Friday. It was here on Monday. So that. Y'all know how to treat people. Fanatics, y'all got to step your game up.
Listen, Dick's Sporting Goods, I used to go there all the time when I was little. I don't know how they do it anywhere else, but the Dick's Sporting Goods in my hometown, they used to have rock climbing. I used to go there to rock climb.
What the hell?
Yeah. I used to have a rock climbing area when I was a kid. And the first time I rock climbed, I couldn't get to the top. Second time, I scaled that motherfucker. I was like, all right, I'm going to figure out what I did wrong. So what I did wrong the first time, I was using my arms. And my arms got tired. I wasn't using my legs as much as my arms. I was pulling up with my arms. And that was goofy. I was a kid. I'm going off on a tangent, but shout out to Paul Sporting Goods. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Nah. Yeah. I never did go to the top though. This shows you goes how much I don't really trust people like that. I would never go to the top because I'm like, I'm gonna fall and I don't trust y'all to keep me up.
They had the harness and shit. You know what's crazy? This is like the early 2000s. I don't remember a waiver being signed at all. I just remember hopping in line.
Hell, exactly.
Hooked you up to the harness, and they So if you fail, like you just dangle in the air like Big Boss Man at WrestleMania 15.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even trying to find out.
Fucking repelling like Shawn Michaels.
I would reach that threshold and be like, yeah, this is too far. We're going to get back down now.
Now I want to go rock climbing. I'm about to go find out how to go rock climbing in the next month. That's what I'm on. Hey, man, let's shout out to this week in wrestling history, man. Happy birthday to Shark Boy. Sheamus, happy birthday to Sheamus. Bob Holly. Giant Gonzalez would have turned 59. Becky Lynch, Drake Maverick, Fit Finlay, Brian Cage, and Isla Dawn. Happy birthday to them. 1993 RIP to former WWF champion, former tag team champion, and the first ever Hall of Famer in the WWE, Andre the Giant, passed away at age 46. He was special. He was special. 2000, man. Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko made their debuts in the WWE as part of the Rascals. The first, I think it was the first group of people to defect from WCW to the WWE during the Monday Night Wars. So like there wasn't a lot of there wasn't a lot of jumping going on really. Like you had Hall, Nash, Luger, Hogan, and Savage like early mid 90s.
Yeah.
But then like you had like some talent move over, like Jacqueline came over from WCW.
Right.
Some other names. But like these were like the first big names in a way. Quote unquote big that came over. So shout out to him. It was another guy that was with him too. If you know that. 2002. Mr. McMahon injects his creation with a lethal dose of poison. The NWO. That's how he sounded when he said that.
Oh, that's like, this is a sick Negro.
Yeah.
that was how you knew. Like,
nigga turned around in his chair like the Godfather and shit.
Right. I like the way you were saying that, bro.
Right. It was like, damn, Ric Flair got you shook that much.
Hey,
that's crazy.
that image him when he told him that he bought out the half of the company. Like, hey, we're partners, and he started with the ear.
I heard that like he did that to cue somebody in the back. But like it just became a legendary situation.
He just looked senile as hell.
It worked out. 2008, from Madison Square Garden, we had the Royal Rumble won by number 30, none other than the GOAT. Shout out to 2008. But the year before, In 2007 in San Antonio, The Undertaker was the first person to win at number 30 in the Royal Rumble. And him and Shawn Michaels went crazy at the end. I did watch this Rumble back this week. That Rumble, I love that one. I love that one. 2008 again, Brock Lesnar made his debut in UFC with a loss to Frank Mir. Man's tapped out. Then he came back next fight wrecking shit.
Yeah, man. He wasn't ready yet, but
nah.
It was a quick turnaround, but it was all right.
Yeah, it worked out. Luckily, social media wasn't like a big thing back then, right? They probably would have ran that nigga out of it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he had to flip the script real quick.
We saw how they did Punk.
Oh my God.
Like Punk didn't even have the opportunity to get there because social media was a thing, and that's literally all you saw. You saw him getting his ass beat all the time.
Yeah. Like the worst thing you can get is when people don't even talk about you, like you showed up at all.
Yeah,
it's like
it's all bad.
Ain't worth the time.
2013, we got another Royal Rumble tidbit. John Cena won his second Royal Rumble 5 years to the day of his first. Same exact day. And then also on this show, The Rock won his 8th WWE Championship, defeating CM Punk and ending his 434-day reign. And they tried to hold him too.
They did.
Like they restarted the match. It was a lot of crazy booking for that situation. Speaking of CM Punk, this week in 2014, he left the WWE and did not come back for 10 whole years.
Right. Sheesh.
Crazy work. Shout out to all those guys. Shout out to CM Punk being back. Hey, Jey Uso got 2 more main events at WrestleMania than CM Punk. That's crazy.
No. That's crazy as hell, bro.
Like, listen, Seth Rollins, throwing the WrestleMania main event in CM Punk's face. That's one situation. Drew, that's another situation. Oh, that's Seth Rollins and Drew.
Right.
Like Kevin Owens, that's Kevin Owens. Like them niggas have won world championships. They've done their own thing.
Yep.
But when Sami Zayn get out here talking crazy on you, like when Sami Zayn get out here and making fun of you for not main eventing WrestleMania, and he ain't never won a world title. There's a Drake lyric for a lot of things, just like there's a Jay-Z lyric for a lot of things. Bench players talking like starters, I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sammy, I get it. You cool. You're not that cool with me, but like you cool with some people. But like, let's be real. You ain't on Punk level at all. That's the only thing you have to hang over CM Punk's head as an insult. And like, if I was CM Punk, I would have let that nigga have it. Like, how dare you how dare you?
Hey, we just gotta run the fade. To hell with it.
Honestly.
I'm sorry. We're talking too greasy.
I let Seth slide. I let KO and Drew and all this. But you? Now he really gotta let Jey Uso have it. If Jey Uso starts trying to talk crazy.
Yeah, man,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Because I'm sitting there looking like the last time we saw Punk on a Mania, I don't even think Jay or Jimmy were even on the card. Not this past year.
At least.
I'm saying not this past Mania, but like before Punk left. I think it was 29. Yeah, they weren't on that card. I don't think they was on 28.
It's Googleable. Actually, let's find out the last time.
Truthfully, there might not be any card outside of the Mania 40 that they were all on the same card.
So yeah, WrestleMania, what's that one in Miami?
28.
What year was that? 28.
Yeah.
That's that, and they were in a pre-show battle royal in 2011, a year before. So the Usos were on the pre-show,
Mm-hmm.
11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17. The Usos had never competed at the main WrestleMania until WrestleMania 34.
Crazy.
And that was when they lost the tag titles to the Bludgeon Brothers in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That was when the Bludgeon Brothers beat the shit out of them in a New Day in 5 minutes.
Just wreck this shit.
But they got their first Mania win the next year. You was there for that.
Oh, yeah.
That was on the main show, too.
That was lit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. People need to stay in their lane.
Yeah, just like I'm with you, Jay, but don't have those conversations with that man. Leave that man alone.
Right, you already irritated. Hey, where we at in the Royal Address this week, man?
Let me see.
Shout out to Triple H.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna get to that. Let me get to that. Let me get this out the way real quick because I just seen it. Stand and Deliver. I keep forgetting how many shows they're gonna have at Mania week. Like they're gonna pack. They're gonna cram this shit all the way out. So obviously, since Mania is 2 nights, Stand and Deliver's got to take one of those days. So I guess the plan this year, like last year, is they're gonna have Stand and Deliver early in the afternoon. They haven't said nothing about any push into the time slot or anything like that, but early in the afternoon, T-Mobile Arena, Stand and Deliver is gonna be there, and obviously later in the day, night 1 of Mania in Allegiant.
Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
It's about a 30-minute walk. If y'all don't want to get y'all steps in, is go from Stand and Deliver all the way to the stadium. 30-minute walk. Listen, yeah. I need to check Trish Stratus's schedule that weekend.
Oh, facts.
And if she doing anything at the time of Stand and Deliver, I will not be there. I will be where Trish Stratus is at.
Hell yeah.
Or Nia Jax or whoever.
Facts.
Whoever I want to meet. John Cena doing an appearance. Sorry, Oba. Sorry, Trick Willie. Sorry, Jada Parker.
Oh, man, that's
hold on. Jada Parker on the card. I might have to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
passed up seeing Jada Parker in Vegas last year. I don't know if I could do it again.
Yeah,
I don't even know if she was on the card. I don't remember. I know I passed up Lola Vice though. I might have to show up to Stand and Deliver.
Yeah,
I need Stand and Deliver money though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I
need WrestleMania money.
Facts.
I'm gonna have it, but I need it though.
Yeah, man.
Like I need it recouped already.
Like I'm sitting up here. I'm not even thinking just the tickets and nothing like that. I'm thinking like all the extra shit going on during the week. Like,
yeah.
When I get there, I'm thinking
all
about that money.
Tickets went on sale.
Oh God.
All the indie shows got their tickets on sale.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you spend $400 just going to indie shows alone.
You could. For sure. It'd be like that, man.
Right, my bad for deflecting where we at.
Woo. Nah, we good. Dark Side of the Ring. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's going to set the debut March 25th. We got our topic list. We're going to be covering Big Van Vader, Tony Atlas, Ludwig Borga, Billy Jack James, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Superstar Billy Graham, Daphne, the original Sheik, Muhammad Hassan. It's an interesting one. And last but not least, Hell in a Cell, featuring Mick Foley. It's looking dope.
I don't know about that one, but yeah, a couple of them I'm eager to see. Who you said before Tony Atlas?
Vader.
Yeah,
I gotta see that.
Vader one. As Leon from Compton, boy.
Man, I was bugged out when I heard that the first time. That's crazy.
It was a lot of wrestlers that used to live in Compton. I heard Roddy used to live in Compton.
What?
Yeah, Vader from Compton. Well, he's from like Linwood, but like I think he rep Compton more. And then I think Yoko and Rikishi, I want to say lived in Compton too.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm ready for that Muhammad Hassan one though.
Oh yeah. I want to know like what we talking, all we covering in that, because I gotta know like what his personal life was like during that gimmick, especially in the early 2000s.
He go watch his interview with Chris Van Vliet if you ain't seen it.
Oh, that's I've been watching all the ones except like the ones I've been really like digging for.
Because he kind of touched on that a little bit, pause, but like, yeah, y'all got to interview Muhammad Hassan on this one. I was
Yeah,
tripping
man.
when I found out he was Italian.
Me too. I was
Like,
like, man,
y'all could have took him off TV and brought him back and say like, after the shit with Taker, he had to sue the company. He sued the WWE, got him an injury lawyer, and he sued the WWE, and he made that a lot of money.
hell yeah, could have did that. Saraya, formerly known as Paige, talked to TMZ the other day, and apparently her deal with AEW is up in September. So she signed with the company back in 2021, and the deal that she has currently will have her under contract through September 2025. And what she said was, she appreciates everybody there. Oh no, she was talking about. She said the contract is up and she loves WWE. She appreciates everybody there.
I think she Vladimir Kozlov.
They gave her a career and she's appreciative of that. So one day, who knows? But she also loved her time in AEW. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. This this ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Yes,
Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest, man. They got a whole assembly line of talent, non-stop, never ending. I don't see where you can fit Saraya back into WWE unless she's comfortable with playing a mother hen type role like Natty or Tamina.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real. I don't see where Mercedes fits back into WWE either if she ever decided to come back.
That is, man. I've been
That's
waiting
another
to have that.
conversation.
Yeah, I've been waiting to have that talk because it's not comfortable, but it needs to be said. Because I think the reality is, whether it's her or whether it's Saraya, it's like there wasn't enough of that type of women's wrestler in the company at that time. So, they were able to take up as much time as they wanted to, and they were able to get as much attention and time because of that. But now, like you said, we got this assembly line between NXT, the NIL, the WWE ID. Like, it's just, they just churning them out left and right. And then grabbing them from other companies. Jordan Grace just signed. Stephanie Fakir is there. Julia's there. Like, you're way too stacked across the board on top of what you already have in place. Like, you come in there, it's like it's going to be hard not to get lost in the shuffle because what are you bringing new to the table is going to be the question. Like,
some people just don't realize when it's time to go or when it's time to slow it down or give up.
And
Mercedes is a low key wrestling Israel Adesanya.
Ooh.
She don't realize. She don't know. He don't know. Saw him yesterday. He don't know.
Yeah, man. That made me sad to see. So sad to see. But yeah, injury
man.
history doesn't help either because with her, the neck, and whatever else she got going on, like
they didn't even
rough.
want to clear her before. Like, I don't know if she gonna get cleared.
Yeah, that's half the reason they go over there. Like, DB had to go because they had all these concerns about his health, and like they weren't making him retire, but it was like, let's maybe tune it down a little bit, maybe start going into be a trainer, be a
backstage producer,
backstage, something like that. And he was like, hell no, I got more I want to do. So that's how it goes. Last but not least, this year's 2025 WWE Hall of Fame will be headlined by the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings, the Game, WWE COO Triple H, Paul Levesque.
Yeah.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. CCO, that's right. Yeah, COO was for TV.
Yeah. He said this was a legitimate surprise. He legit was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you can see his face.
Hey.
I know we got more on the way though. So Victoria.
Right. Let's not forget. Don't forget the assignment.
I got a couple more tidbits, man.
Go
ahead. WWE Evolve. They announced that, which I remember Evolve, like the promotion that they had. I don't know if it's gonna be that, but they say they're gonna be showcasing rising WWE prospects on their journey to becoming full-fledged WWE superstars, presumably showcasing the WWE ID prospects. So that's going to be interesting. Premiering March 5th on Tubi. New episodes every Wednesday on Tubi. So shout out to them.
Put it on Tubi is nasty work.
Hey, listen. Hey, the Super Bowl is on Tubi, man. So like,
oh man.
Hey, Tubi coming up. I was just watching Heat on Tubi the other day.
What?
Yeah. They had I think the Godfather is on there, actually.
Stop playing, bro.
Yeah. They might have took it off at the end of the month, but like last week I was watching Heat and I seen they had Taxi Driver was on there too. They got some shit on Tubi. Don't sleep.
Who gave them the steez like this?
Listen, I know Tubi a couple years ago used to have them low budget movies that
right.
Like, yo, take cameras away from niggas.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I know that's what people think Tubi is about. No, they got some shit on there.
That's crazy.
Tubi is owned by Fox, if y'all did not know.
Did not know that. I mean, look, I seen a couple, like, it'd be some movies on there that I noticed and stuff like that. So, like, I know they have some stuff, but, like, I always feel like the majority of it was, that shit. That's just embarrassing to look at. But yeah, that I don't know. Would they get the steez like this? This is crazy.
Hey, but like I said, man, Tubi owned by Fox. But I remember a couple months ago, it was somebody that was predicting a wrestling show going to Fox and going to a Fox property. It ain't looking too likely.
We're about to get on Fox because SmackDown's leaving Fox, and then we're taking Fox.
Fox and Warner Brothers. It's getting nasty outside. I'm telling you.
TBS, and Fox. We got all three of them things. And
sound like a number.
Yeah.
Hashtag
2 numbers after 50. Yeah. Another thing I got, man. Another WWE show was announced this past week. Stephanie's Places, featuring Stephanie McMahon, airing on ESPN Plus also in March. Stephanie will be reflecting on WWE's biggest moments with other notable figures in wrestling. I do not have an ESPN Plus subscription. I probably won't ever watch this show because I don't have a subscription. I don't plan on ever getting one. But
I got it because of the bundle.
Hey, yeah. Hopefully I can find a way to watch it because this does sound interesting. Shout out to Stephanie McMahon being back. I have to check out her interview on Pat McAfee as well.
It was good.
It
was good.
I seen Punk was on there too. I ain't watched his yet either.
Yeah, I gotta see that one. But yeah, Steph know how to get you, man.
Yeah.
You know how to hit you in the fields. She told that story about Connor.
Man. Oh,
Man,
I'm
listen.
not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. R.I.P. Connor.
That shit was deep, bro.
Another thing I got a lot of shit. Sorry, y'all. We coming up on the Rumble recap momentarily.
Good. We good.
Sting,
we ball.
the man they call Sting, announces a 2025 or never tour. Him going around to various conventions. Said his last year that he'll be appearing in the Sting makeup and his wrestling gear at convention appearances.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, just like the Undertaker makes 0 appearances now for real. That's Mark Calloway you be seeing.
Right.
We're gonna be seeing Steve Borden from now on in 2026 and beyond.
That's gonna be a ghastly sight.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but you that makeup been keeping you young for a long time, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, listen, Steve Borden need to go to Turkey before he start making them appearances again.
Yeah, you need to talk to them folks out there, bro.
Hey, they fixed up Tiger. They can fix Sting up.
That's true. That's true. He might be all right.
This nigga Tiger popped up with braids one day. I was confused.
Man, I don't put.
He don't hide it
Tiger
either. He's very open about him going to Turkey and getting implants.
After seeing Scottie Pippen with braids, I got nothing left. I got nothing left.
Scotty. Scott. Right. I have no time to go in on you right now.
Yeah, he been on some shit. So we
hey, ooh. This man had Stephen A. Smith so flustered the other day that Stephen A. Smith said, I quote, "You gonna make me start smoking weed." That's what Stephen A. Smith said.
Oh, I'm gonna find that clip. I'm gonna
find it and send it to you when we get off here.
Oh man.
I was like, because Scotty tried to say that Magic was the GOAT.
I know.
He like a year or two ago, he was saying LeBron was the GOAT. Like he going out of his way to say everybody but Jordan the GOAT. Like, come on, it's sad, bro. I know you got a book to sell, but it's sad, Scott.
I seen him say, said if somebody wanted to pick between him and LeBron, who would they pick? And he was like, I mean, well, my resume speak for itself. You know, we got team wins, so it's not just about me. It's about the team. The team got 6 championships. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So any team, any executive is gonna sit up there and look between LeBron James and Scottie Pippen and say, "Oh, I want Scott." What drugs are you taking, bro? What drugs are you taking?
I'm packing the air, this gas what?
Yeah.
You got one more time. That's being full-fledged, Scott. Letting you know.
Crazy shit.
I'm sorry for making this long as hell, but my very last thing. Dustin Rhodes came on Twitter the other day, and I don't know what led him to this. Probably he was just feeling some type of way. Like he was probably just feeling grateful. He decided to tell his story, and it was deep. Like I legit started like tearing up a little bit. He talked about how he was a quote riddled drug addict from 2000 to 2008, neglected his family, pawned all his possessions, lost everything. He said in 2008 he hit rock bottom, like completely hit rock bottom. Had several doctors and drug dealers on deck, and because he was in touch with several drug dealers in his network, he says he had guns to his head on several occasions. That's how deep his addiction was. He said he went on a 3-day binge to the point where he could not move. Had a spiritual awakening on that 3rd day where God told him he had enough. says he was near death at this point. 50 to 70 pills a day, a half gallon of vodka a day, an 8-ball of cocaine every other day. Yeah. For 3 days straight, he went on a binge. And on that third day, he was laying next to his wife, or his wife went and laid next to him. And he was kind of at that point where, like, the spiritual awakening I mentioned.
Uh-huh.
And he just started crying to his wife. He said that Dusty had previously gave him a burner phone to use, whenever he needed to reach out. And that burner phone only got service at the top of the hill of the property he lived on. And Dustin said he had his wife drag him up the hill at 3 a.m. in the pouring rain because he could not walk. He could only crawl. And him and his wife went up that hill 3 a.m. and he called his father crying for help. And WWE got him into rehab the very next day. So he spent 8 days in detox, and he said he walked out after day 30, never wanting to come back. Attended AA meetings for 2 years straight, never missed a meeting. And he's been sober for the last 16 going on 17 years. And I, for one, am very proud for that. I'm very happy to hear people's stories of sobriety, no matter who they are, honestly. It's an indie wrestler who I'm gonna be honest with you. A couple years ago, I ain't fuck with bro. But I'm not gonna say his name. But recently he talked about how, like, he's been like a week, 2 weeks sober.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you gotta start somewhere, right?
He signed?
I'm proud for him. I may not,
He signed?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but indie got it. So
All
like shit like that, I'm happy to hear, bro. I heard Jake been sober for a minute.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. He got
I was
with
watching
he got
he
with
got
DDP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching Jake was like, the hardest thing I can do. He was on Chris Van Vliet not that long ago. Like, I think right before Christmas or Thanksgiving, one of those. Yeah. And he said, like, the hardest thing is like going to airports and walking past the airport bar, because like he just smelled the alcohol. And it kind of, like he said, it kind of get him sick. But like, other than that, he's holding on. Proud for Jake. You know who I'm really proud of? We on the subject. I was watching this documentary about Bam Margera, and like he fall off the wagon repeatedly. So I'm not.
Hell yeah.
But Steve-O, they interviewed Steve-O
on
this documentary. Dog, Steve-O is a different person, dude.
Yeah, man,
that's crazy.
It was like I remember he did that side by side picture from like back in the day and where he is at now. Like, that shit is night and day. You knew that what he had going on was just insane. So yeah, that's good.
I'm happy to hear stories like that. I started reading William Regal's first autobiography.
Yeah,
and he was wilding too.
Oh yeah, I heard some shit about that.
And this autobiography was before he even got sober too. So like, he was wilding even more after this book came out.
Yeah,
because like a couple years after the book came out, that's when he was like GM of Raw.
Right.
Ended up fucking that up. Fucked up his King of the Ring push, all that.
Man.
Like Jeff and William Regal in the same year, I was hot.
We was going somewhere, man. We was going somewhere.
I'm gonna come talk about Regal's book when I finished up.
Facts, man.
But in the meantime, we finally arrived. Royal Rumble. I know y'all been waiting to hear. Y'all didn't check in. We was on Smacking and Raw last night. Y'all didn't tap into that. Go check it out. Go to Creation World YouTube page. Just check out the live replay, man. But we're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble some more. We got what they said. The third largest gate in WWE history.
Mm-hmm.
That includes every single WrestleMania before last year. Like last year's WrestleMania is 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
All the way. That is why unless things drastically change, I probably will be attending my last WWE show in a few months.
Yeah, man.
It's starting to be non-affordable.
It's gonna break the bank, man.
Which is fine with me. It's the last thing. We're going all out. I deal with the rest of my year's finances on my own time. I'm mentally prepared to deal with it. It's fine. But shout out to them. We got a Charlotte Flair coming in at number 27, winning the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah. Listen, some things you just you can't argue with, and the reality is that this woman is the standard, point blank. Period. What was that Thanos said? You dread it, you run from it. It don't matter. Destiny shows up all the same. That's how it goes. All right. There is such depth in the women's division that it's become a vacuum, and there's not enough that stand out at the very top. You got Rhea Ripley, you got Bianca, but she's in a tag team. You have Nia, Bayley, Io when y'all want to, and now you've got Tiff kind of taking the next step because now she's got the championship. But that's a handful out of so many. And so sometimes you got to have that alpha that shows back up that kind of, forces you to move the board around a little bit. So I had her as the obvious pick, so I was expecting that. But going forward, listen, we're in better shape than we were before. Couple months ago.
So got some stats for y'all. The Iron Woman, you were right on the nose with Roxanne.
Roxanne, yeah.
Fuck. I get both of them confused. Like, not because they're Mexican, but because they're ours.
They on opposite ends of the spectrum too. Like Roxanne is like knee high and Raquel is out the gym.
Roxanne Perez came in at number 3. Lasted an hour and 7 minutes. I'm gonna need y'all to stop setting new Iron Woman records every year.
Facts. That's kind of crazy now.
Like it used to be like a thing that was special, but somebody get a new one every single year.
Right. Like Ray held the 62 minutes for how long?
12 years. And that was only because they had the 50-man rumble. That was the only reason.
Right, yeah. So that really shouldn't count, truthfully.
Yeah. It count though, unfortunately.
Saudi shit. The Saudi ain't canon.
It's fine. It's fine. Surprises, man. We had Alexa Bliss making her return. Listen, it's quite impressive for somebody who 24 hours before was very far apart on a deal for a new contract. So the fact within 24 hours, they were able to come up with a new contract, have new merchandise made for her and available for people to buy at the arena. That's crazy, dog. They were able to have these new Lily dolls made. They had the graphics made to post on social media and post on the website and everything. That is very impressive, man. Quite observant, if you will.
I would just like to walk up on Melton and just slap the dog shit out of him. Really.
Bum ass nigga.
Rest in piss.
Cracker ass cracker.
Things always wrong, bro. That shit kills me. And every time, soon as I heard Alexa's music come out, I thought of that JBL tweet.
Oh yeah, he said he was an asset because we could just tell him all the wrong shit, and he'll go up there and report it like it's gospel.
And this man said how I'm paraphrasing JBL, but he said how anyone still listens to him is beyond me.
Yeah, absolutely right.
And then Michael Cole went crazy on commentary with this
man. Dog, I say
the dirt sheet said she wasn't coming back.
I say this ad nauseum. Michael Cole is having more fun he has ever had in his career. He gets to be as savage as he want to be. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good
I
for
love
business.
that part. I love that.
That's
Shout
good
out
for
to Alexa
business.
Bliss coming back, shutting down the WWE shop. I heard.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I heard she like there was a couple times the site went down, like after she
Yeah.
came out. They trying to get the new Lily dolls, man. My only
Hey.
thing, Alexa should have been number 30, but I ain't tripping
Yeah.
because
We didn't
number
have.
30 was Nikki Bella.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of surprises.
There was
Honestly.
Trish, which like listen,
Oh.
hey,
Oh,
Trish
oh, oh.
Stratus came out.
So-
Soon as I heard that little Kim giggle, what? It did. If you want to say Jordan Grace is a surprise,
No, because
I mean, you figured she did
I
say that she was holding a birthday party for her mama.
and I listen. I retweeted. I said, "Ma'am, the cap is not necessary. We saw Edge try this shit years ago. We saw CM Punk try this shit years ago. Please stop it. The trick does not work. Let it go. We know what's going to happen. We happy. I don't know what you got a lot of us for. I was hyped to see Jordan in the Rumble.
Hey, I don't know if the tweet is still up or not, but I remember a couple years ago on Bianca Belair's birthday, Montez Ford bought her a boat.
Yeah.
And then Jordan, yeah, and Jordan Grace goes and tags Jonathan Gresham on it, and she's like, "When are you going to buy me a boat?" And he said, "When you get the WWE."
Oh,
sir, I remember, sir. Better get that boat quick.
Hey, man.
Valentine's Day is in a couple weeks.
I'm about to say, she signed that contract a couple days ago now, so.
Yeah, where her boat at?
You on the clock, homie.
Speaking of the boat, shout out to Natty Neidhart. The most cumulative time ever in the Royal Rumble. She out here setting records.
I promise y'all we could have lived without this. I promise y'all. It is not going to hurt to let her sit this one out. It would not have.
Why not?
Like there is a plethora of other women we could have put in that spot. You could have put Lola Vice in there.
You could have put who?
You could have put Lola Vice in there if you wanted to. Could have put Isla Dawn or Alba Fire in there. Could have Mickey was ringside. Mickey could have been there.
Yeah. Why y'all didn't have Mickey out there?
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all waited until all of that blew over, which I'm gonna watch it again before I like get too hyperbolic about it. But it's like maybe top 2 of the best women's rumbles ever. But y'all waited until all that blew over to say, "Oh, here's Mickey sitting ringside." Like, why she wasn't in the ring?
I could have showed her before so we could like temper our expectations.
Yeah,
but no, because Michelle McCool was ringside a few years back, and then she got in the Rumble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if anything possible like that, then why not?
Hey, listen, it's all good though. Speaking of records being set, Nia Jax breaks her record from last year. The most eliminations at 9. Which like I don't need Nia Jax to be that Kane spot every year. Like we did this 2 years in a row. I was expecting the Lash Legend to be there, and she was there, but I was expecting her to kind of be in that spot.
That was the best choice, honestly, because first of all, and I said this the other night, this is like 3 years in a row, maybe 4, that they all just jumping on Nia, and she does that Big Show spot. Listen, some tropes we can just stop doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we get it. She's the biggest person in the ring, and she's considered a threat to all y'all. So, okay, strength in numbers. I don't care about that because we keep on doing the same old thing with her when she gets in situations like these. We don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her just do her thing. And you could have had Lash eliminate her. That to me would have been a bigger statement because I think we're kind of at the point where we can say that Lash will be coming up very soon.
Oh yeah.
And we could we could put some gas on that. Putting her in the ring with Nia. I'm just saying, man.
Hey man, y'all know I love Bianca Belair. But the fucked up thing about a Chrysler 300 is it do look like a Phantom until a Phantom pull up.
Yeah.
And when y'all put Lash and Bianca side by side in the ring, I was like, yo, Lash overpowers. One, Lash went in there and fucked up all Bianca's lifting records at the PC.
Right.
Like, I hate that Bianca is a Chrysler 300 in this situation, but it is what it is. Speaking of Lash, speaking of Bianca, her and Naomi and Miss Parker, they had a spot together.
It feels so good.
And it didn't get to breathe because Chelsea Green came in and tried to, assert herself.
Girl.
And listen, I like Chelsea Green.
Right.
I like Chelsea Green. It's cool, but listen, dog. All respect for my POTUS now, but shit.
This is only for Africans.
Thank you.
It was for Africans, man.
Hey, it's colonizer activity, Chelsea. Don't do that.
Like, I don't remember who was in the ring at the time, but like, I get Chelsea being there because that just seemed like something she do. But like, we could have had somebody else do that.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
who's not as likable.
We had like there's a whole lot of chocolatey goodness going on right here. You trying to pour milk into the middle of it, and it's like, listen, that wasn't your cue. We wasn't here for that.
You don't mix. I forget the quote. He said,
What?
You don't mix white milk with chocolate milk and get half chocolate milk.
What is that from?
That's Dr. Umar.
Oh, really? It's stupid. Oh,
shout out to Dr. Umar. Let me get through the rest of this match, man. I'm tripping. The Pure Fusion Collective, I promise you, we did not have to have a section of this match where they were completely dominant.
They were?
There was a little section there where they were kind of running shit.
I must have missed it.
Yeah.
I was too focused on the fact that this is all but squashed my hope of ever seeing Shayna Baszler back to prominence.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Girl.
I'm sorry about that. That's how I feel.
Goddamn.
You talked about Jordan Grace. She out here hitting Death Valley drivers on Piper Niven.
He said, I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong. And I said, we strong then.
Hey, listen. That woman is 5'2". We said that the other night. Like, I'm 5'10". Like, I need y'all to put that in this proper context. Like, I get it, she's strong, but she's 5'2". Hit the full rotation and everything.
Yes.
Like, that is nuts.
Crazy. Who else was in this match, man? Like, it was some NXT talent. We said Jada Parker. It was Julia, Stephanie Vaquer. Who else from NXT was in there? It was a few. It was a few names.
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Julia, Stephanie.
It's Googleable.
Who else was it?
Oh, it's Googleable. Let me Google it real quick.
I think it was just them.
I don't care at this point.
Yeah, I think it was just them.
It's taking too long for me to pull the page up. That's fine. Yeah, I think it was just them.
Yeah, that's all you needed anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. What else we had here, man? Candice LeRae was in the match, right?
She was.
Exactly. No pop.
Yeah, we didn't really take much notice to it because
yeah. I didn't even recognize her music.
And it's sad because I told you the other night. I went back over to do some perusing back through some old tapes, from back in what we used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I remember talking very highly of Candice back in those days in NXT, mainly when they turned heel. They did the way and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened from there till now. I know she took time off. They had a kid together, everything like that. But I don't see it no more. Like it's not hitting. And now it just feels like she's just another girl, and it's not a place you want to be. It's not a place you want to be at all.
My last thoughts on here. One, awful lot of kip ups.
Mm-hmm.
Awful lot of kip ups. It was a lot of mid choices as well. Just talked about one of them. And the fans didn't care that much. Which, I think for next year, especially we bring these NXT names up, not that many people watch NXT.
Right.
So, I think we need to build these names up a little bit more to the main audience before we start having them enter the Rumble. That way they can have a little bit of familiarity with who they are. Do qualifying matches on Raw and SmackDown.
I say that all the time.
Like, yo, this person from NXT just qualified on Raw. Now we can build them up 2-3 weeks. It don't take that long to build people up in the WWE.
Right.
It should take 3 good weeks at most. And then have them in the Rumble. Now the people that care, they've asserted themselves. You can't do that with everybody because some people, it's going to take a little longer than 3 weeks.
Right.
But you mean to tell me Julia, the women's champion, could have showcased her in this match a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't get any reception when she came out because they didn't know who she was.
So I'm saying too, it's I get it. A lot of mainstream fans don't watch, Japan or watch Stardom or watch across different promotions. But I mean, that moment when she got in there with Io should have been so much bigger. But y'all just had the people that just dial in on the one channel that don't explore enough. But that was a big moment. And unfortunately, because like you said, we don't put the right time, on the appropriate channels to get her enough exposure, this is what we have. A lot of reactions didn't hit the way they should have.
Yeah, I agree. Charlotte Flair wins her second Royal Rumble, the first 2-time women's Royal Rumble winner. Of course, it was her. Pretty sure she gonna choose Tiffany.
Yeah. It makes the most sense. We don't need to see another match with Rhea because what does that do for either of them? No. It's like I said last night. The first time they had the match was in front of nobody. Rhea wasn't fully established yet. She was the NXT Women's Champion. Charlotte was already Charlotte, and it made her look good, but she still lost. Then we go to 39, where now Rhea is up there. Charlotte's still where she's as a champion. Rhea wins, and now she's upper echelon. She's at the top now. If they do it again, what's the gain for either of them? It's just a grudge match for the sake of a grudge match. At least with Tiff, you have a no-lose situation because Tiff hasn't really been challenged yet. She's showed enough talent that it's okay, you earned a spot to be in the conversation with the top girls, but she hasn't been through the fire yet. Charlotte is an inferno. So win, lose, or draw, you get something out of it. If she goes in there, has a banger with Charlotte and still loses, she's a player. But if she can pull off the win, now we got to have a conversation about Tiffany Stratton.
Hey man, newsflash to y'all, man. She gonna lose.
I expect that. But that's why I say
Charlotte
like
Flair,
it's not a bad either way.
yeah. Charlotte Flair is the Patrick Mahomes of wrestling. Like she just find a way to win. And just like Patrick Mahomes, she is also undefeated at Allegiant Stadium.
That's true.
So just so you know what's gonna happen. But with that being said, I know this is extremely early. I have Tiffany winning it back at SummerSlam in a Queen versus Queen match. I have Tiffany Stratton winning Queen of the Ring.
Oh, okay. That's some good long-term booking right there.
Yeah. Cut that check.
Right.
Cut that check.
Yeah,
last thing before
AJ love hoeing us, don't she?
Man, I wasn't expecting her though, so it's fine.
I wasn't confidently hoping for it, but it's like the back of my mind, it's like, what if? It's always the what if.
Yeah. I don't expect her anymore now. Like we might have shut the lid on that after last.
Yeah, week. She's sick of us. It's over.
Like she'd probably be so irritated when Punk get home.
Oh man.
I'm gonna ask you this thing later on. Let's move on real quick. Next match we had DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns for the tag titles in a 2 out of 3 falls match. DIY wins falls number 1 and 3. The third fall was 1. Disregard that. The third fall was 1 due to assistance from the Street Profits. The Street Profits, they want the smoke back from DIY. And like I said last week, y'all could have did this on SmackDown. Y'all could have did it on SmackDown.
Did you watch the match though?
No, it was in the background. It was background noise.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch the match. Like, listen, we already know from both of these teams what to expect. You know, Gargano and Ciampa made their bones through NXT in the tag division before they became single stars. Alex Shelley, Nick, Christopher Sabin. We don't have time to go over that resume. Just individually, not let alone what they did as a tag team. So, and because they knew each other from coming down the roads together, like the chemistry was already there. We only have 4 matches on this card. You got 2 Rumbles, this match, WWE title. They had plenty of time to do this. That's what tag team wrestling is supposed to look like with cohesion. So, solid match, but I'm more focused on the fact that we might finally get our proper heel turn from the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a black man fed up. Yes. And that looked like 2 brothers that's fed up. So, please don't pump fake. Don't waver. Go all the way in with it. Give us heel Street Profits, because that means we're going to get champion Street Profits, which is all I've been looking for the longest time.
I'm with that. Now, I'm going to watch this later, though, because I had to decompress. I was playing the Young Kings Wrestling Royal Rumble drinking game. I had to decompress, man. I went in there. I had to go take a shower.
Look, I had a drink.
All hot, it get.
I had a drink, but I was not fixing to do all that because I wouldn't have made it onto the show later.
Hey, I'm up for the challenge, man.
I'd have been right here on this floor.
Twice is crazy. But that's why, like, listen, you gotta. I had me a little like thing of wine, so I was sipping my wine.
Oh, see,
so that's light.
Yeah.
But then, like, one of the rules of the game was if Trish Stratus came out, take a shot.
Woo!
Trish Stratus came out, had to take. Listen, so the rules of the game: take a shot during an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Every entrance.
That's 30.
Not a shot. Excuse me. Take a drink during the entrance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
still 30.
1 sip. Yeah. So you guaranteed 30 sips.
Yeah.
But it was a celebrity legend appearance. You had to take 3 sips. So that's 4 with Trish.
Damn.
And a shot. So,
damn.
So yeah, I had to go drink me some water, take a shower during this match. So I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Also, because it was DIY and Johnny Gargano, I wasn't gonna pay attention to begin with. But it's cool. I'm gonna go run it back. I did catch the end of it. After this, I guess they had to set up for the ladder match. So for them to set up for the ladder match, they showed a retired NFL punter's highlights for about 5 minutes.
It's crazy how like, and I know like he don't fuck with Indy no more, but we talk more about Pat in Indy than we do Peyton Manning, which is crazy.
Right. Like, why Peyton don't fuck with Indy?
I honestly don't know. I guess because they said, we letting you go on your way because we don't trust your neck. But I don't know.
He said, I got some damn good steroids in this neck, my nigga. Y'all gonna let me play.
I guess, yeah, he clearly he took that personal because he really don't like he don't live in it. He lives in Denver. Like he claims Denver over Indy. Like, I don't know what happened. Yeah. But yeah, Pat became Yeah. Pat then became Mr. Indianapolis though.
No, Pat McAfee is the second most famous person in Indiana outside of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, I'm willing to challenge that. Because the way Pat, they be going crazy with him in Indy.
Yeah, man.
Like, they go Pat, Tyrese Halliburton, and then Michael Jackson. Next up, we had the
Reggie match in there somewhere.
Sure. No. It's Kalen Clark and then Pat.
Oh, you right. Yeah.
Forgot about her.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Miller, like fourth, fifth most famous athlete in Indiana.
Hey, that's fine. Fuck Reggie.
Said as a Knicks fan.
I ain't forget. I'm just saying.
Nah. Hey, my team beat Reggie in the playoffs. We got the WWE title ladder match. The title is disputed again, unfortunately. Cody Rhodes and Chains grab both belts.
Hey, it can't be disputed after this shit.
Nah, listen. I said this on Smacking It Raw, and I'm gonna say this again here, and I'm gonna say it the way I said it on Smacking It Raw. Kevin Steen and Cody Runnels. I'm talking to the people behind the characters right now. Do y'all know? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me still?
Yep.
Do y'all know that y'all have young children at home?
Right.
Y'all know y'all have wives at home?
Uh-huh.
Because the way y'all go out there at work, I think y'all forget. Y'all got young children and a wife and a family. And listen, y'all be out there trying to kill each other. Like y'all hate each other for real. I know y'all don't hate each other for real, but god damn it. Could have fooled me.
Yeah, man.
Wait, the bumps y'all was taking. God damn, bro.
It's the lack of care. Well, I won't say lack of care, but the lack of throwing caution to the wind is atrocious.
Crazy though. Crazy.
Like I get it. It's a ladder match, and we're talking about two performers who, they pride themselves on going all the way in, and this was built as a personal feud. I mean, the man tried to end his career just about a month ago. But damn it, bro, there's got to be limits at some point in time. There has to be a line that y'all as men, somewhere backstage say, all right, listen, let's not go crazy to this point. Let's not do this spot. Like, let's kind of rein it in around this point. Like something. Like some of this shit that I seen in here, like I've never cringed so many times in one match.
Bruh.
With some of these spots.
And that's like honestly, every Kevin Owens match that involves some sort of weaponry is like that.
Yeah. But this was just like, this man finished the match with his head stuck in a ladder.
Yeah.
On top of his head. Like
bleeding.
he is not stationary. He is upside down. His head is stuck in a ladder and he's busted open. Like
Caught that Bob Holly.
right.
Nigga took an Alabama slam through the ladder, man.
Oh my god.
Crazy work. Sami Zayn is out there.
Why?
Doesn't help Kevin Owens. He's out there for absolutely no reason.
Exactly. So
actually, I know the reason. He's selfish. That's why. He's selfish. Okay. He wants the glory for himself. I said last week he'll snake his friends in a heartbeat. He snaked Kevin Owens before. He snaked the bloodline. For some reason, they accepted him back. He's going to snake Cody Rhodes too. It's a matter of time. He said, I want that belt. I'm going to get it. I ain't even going to help my boy win it. I'm going to just be out there being a cheerleader, even though I have to work in a few minutes. My priorities aren't straight.
It's like, but he didn't even do anything. It's like, it's not like you stopped Cody. It's not like you held Kevin down. And like you just out there just to be seen.
He's selfish, I guess. Bro. He gotta make himself be known because he's gonna assert himself as Cody's challenger in Canada because for some reason he feels entitled to championship matches in Canada at Elimination Chamber.
Oh God, I
have not been wrong about this guy yet, bro.
I hope that don't happen. I hope that
y'all
don't
seen
happen.
that quote unquote accidental Haluva kick to Cody a few weeks back. Y'all saw that.
Yeah, no,
this nigga just happens to accidentally Haluva kick people a lot in the last couple months. This is the third time.
I promise y'all, I'm overseeing Sami Zayn in main event title matches. Please don't give me another one.
Same.
Like,
we don't need that.
No.
Because listen, Sami Zayn will snake his friends. So Jey Uso, you better be careful.
Oh, yeah,
Jey Uso came in at number 20 in the men's Royal Rumble and won it all, surprisingly. I was shocked. I was shocked about that. So more on that in a second. But he becomes the fourth member of the Anoa'i family to win the Rumble. Yokozuna in 93. Rock in 2000, debatable. And Roman Reigns won it in 2015.
I mean,
John Cena came in at number 23 because he's the GOAT. And it was appropriate that he came in at 23. But then CM Punk came in at the Kobe number. And then Seth came in right after that. That is the craziest 3 entrances I have ever seen in a Rumble.
Thanks.
And then you make Dom Mysterio the heat check after that. That was kind of fun.
Oh, man. I was so pissed that we didn't get tricked.
Yeah, I was. But when we got them 3 out there, I was just like, yo, I kind of don't want to see Trick because like I'm too hype right now. I don't need to be hyper.
Hey, I was that's true. Like I was wound up already. I just wanted to hear the music in that arena with that many people. Like that's where you bring out a guy. I knew
they would have participated. They would have known what to do.
Oh man, hell yeah.
Something about both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble. In the women's Royal Rumble, B-Fab, first person eliminated. In the men's Royal Rumble, Carmelo Hayes, the first person eliminated. Yesterday at the Royal Rumble was the first day of Black History Month.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? But neither here nor there. I ain't gonna elaborate no further. No Matt Cardona or Aleister Black in this one. There's always Monday.
It's all right. Yeah. We got time.
There's always Friday. I ain't tripping too much. Not as many surprises in this one either. We got AJ Styles came back. Wasn't expecting him. So
got the music right.
To see him back. Yeah, got the DMX joint. The redneck DMX. And then the other surprise. So first person eliminated is Mello. This man mad as fuck. So Akira Tozawa was making his way out there, and Mello just lay his ass out. And we cut backstage, and Triple H is just tripping. Like, yo, we need somebody to go out there. Like, this man looks at the first person he sees. iShowSpeed, who is live on stream. I tapped into his stream, and he was like chilling with Charlotte Flair in the back area.
Yeah.
And Charlotte Flair like gave him a chop, like a Ric Flair chop.
So, yeah, bird chest.
Yeah, he do. He a skinny motherfucker. But he mad athletic. But just because he's athletic, that doesn't mean he's a trained wrestler. So I think it was very irresponsible for the manager of the company to let him go out there. And he got hurt. He had a neck brace and crutches because he took the nastiest spear from Braun Breaker.
Oh, God.
Braun Breaker speared Roman Reigns too. He had a good shot.
That was a gut shot.
Yeah, that was a good
shot.
Woo! Shout out to Speed. Shout out to Braun Breaker. Penta was the Iron Man. Only Iron Man I know that got eliminated the first 3 minutes of the match. But as Stevie Wonder, I ain't seen nothing.
I gotta watch it back fully, but at first glance, I'm just saying, I believe what my eyes tell me.
Listen,
but I ain't a ref, so it don't really matter. I'm not a referee, so I'm just telling you what my eyes see.
I just thought of something real quick. Hey, what does Stevie Wonder mean by "I see us in the park"?
Man, listen, who was it? Mello was on the show talking about how Stevie told him, "Man, I love watching you play." What do you mean?
What do you mean, sir? You ever see that video of Stevie Wonder shooting that free throw?
What?
Yes.
That ain't real.
Yeah.
That shit ain't real.
It was during the Vine era. I used to see it on Vine all the time.
Oh my God.
Shot a free throw, it missed horribly. It was bad. He said, y'all got to keep them on their toes and keep them honest.
He thought he was Matt Murdock.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Let's carry on here. Sorry about that. Most eliminations, we were on the money again. Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns tied at 4 eliminations apiece. CM Punk eliminates Roman and Seth. Crazy.
We're gonna talk about
Logan. That. Logan Paul eliminates CM Punk immediately after. Real quick, what's the move for these 3 at Mania? Just give me something real quick. We don't gotta elaborate like hella right now. But
I'm changing my tune. I was all aboard the Seth versus Punk train at WrestleMania. I'm changing course. Off of just specifically what I saw and watching that clip back. And now I gotta watch the whole match back. This nigga Seth took both of his feet and stomped on Roman's head before he started brawling with Punk again. These motherfuckers have generational beef, and that needs to get settled. So y'all can blow off Punk and Seth tomorrow night, Elimination Chamber, whatever. But WrestleMania need to be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns with no rules till one man is not moving anymore. Like I didn't catch it the first go around, but I watched the clip back. Both feet stomped on his head. And the camera work when Roman was in the corner, just staring daggers into the back of Seth's head. Like we have a decade-long story that is not finished. And I've talked about that numerous times.
Yeah, I agree.
Punk might find his way into the world title match. Probably.
He should. And then the first person he need to go up to is Sami Zayn. What are your thoughts on Jey Uso winning? Because I'm gonna give my thoughts real quick. The only person I've seen get reactions like him is his cousin, The Rock. Like, come on now. But I'm supposed to think he don't deserve it because he don't do a lot of moves. Like, this y'all thing is he do super kicks all the time. All of a sudden we care about how many moves somebody do who's over like this. Is it 2006?
How many moves did Nick Jackson have? Oh, okay.
I ain't
How
gonna
many
talk.
moves does Kenny have? Oh, okay.
Hey, hold on. Kenny got a bag, man.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I got better examples actually, because like, is this 2006 again? Because this is the same shit y'all said about John Cena when I was a teenager.
Oh man,
Oh,
listen.
John Cena's 5 moves to do. Shut up. How many moves did Stone Cold have?
Ooh.
We want to talk.
Terry.
Hey, Terry had all right. Stone Cold had the punches. He had the Luthez press. He had the stump of mud hole. He had the stunner.
Mm-hmm.
That was really about it.
Yeah.
Terry had the punches, the clothesline, the leg drop.
That's it.
Like Jey Uso not even bad in the ring, bro. But y'all act like he the worst wrestler ever, bro.
We can stop doing that spear.
Of one
That's
match
the only
last year. Yeah. The spear is kind of
like
the spear ain't that
the
over.
windshield dive is not doing it for me as a spear. Like, but
listen,
no,
he didn't play defense when he played football back in the day. He don't know how to spear nobody for it. But listen, I ain't seen nobody with motion like this since Jeff in 08. This is what this reminds me of. Like I said a few weeks ago, I was there for Jeff Hardy. And this is what this is, bro. Like, cause like with Jeff, he kept losing before the suspension. Like he lost to Randy at the Garden. Like he lost a lot before he won it. And Jey Uso is the same way. And then Gunther was basically like, I wouldn't do that, family. Gunther went on Twitter after the Rumble, was like, nah, fam, I wouldn't. But listen, he gonna be the one. He gonna do it. And y'all gonna be mad as hell. And I can't wait. Y'all really gonna be mad. And I cannot wait. I'm laughing at all you niggas. I'm buying Yeet merchandise.
Same.
I can't wait. I saw somebody say this was the worst Rumble winner in 25 years.
Really?
Mind you, in the last 25 years, Alberto won the Rumble. Shinsuke won the Rumble in the last 25 years. Like we talked about Sheamus not needing that win in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
But he got a win under. I watched that one the other day too. He got a win. Y'all forgot Batista in 2014?
Yeah.
Y'all forgot Brock just what 2-3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't even mentioning the women. Y'all forgot Ronda?
Same night.
Yeah, Ronda and Brock same night.
I'm about to say that right there, if not for Roman and Seth on that card, has a potential to be the worst Rumble ever.
Potential. But Rey Mysterio got a half-ass Rumble push.
He did.
I would throw him up there as some of the worst winners. He didn't even main event the Rumble. He didn't main event Mania.
No, he didn't.
He was the third most important champion in 2006. That ECW championship had more cachet back then. So I don't want to hear that shit about him being the worst Rumble winner in the last 25 years. That's cap. He up there with some of the best Rumble winners. Just because y'all don't think he deserve it, how he don't deserve it? Because he had one bad match with his brother. Like him and his brother, I don't think we're ever going to have a good match. What brothers have good matches?
Well, I know one pair, but Brett and Owen.
I don't even count them because they were fucking trained by a sociopath. So,
right.
Hey, the way people be talking up the dungeon, I'll be like, y'all was abused by
Yeah, that's a Foxcatcher situation that nobody talks about.
Hey, yo, I don't think it's all that.
I mean,
Stu Hart ain't kill nobody.
Right. I mean, that we know of.
Yeah, that we know of.
So
outside of Brett and Owen, like the Hardys had bad matches.
Oh hell yeah!
Like
Mania 25 was Backlash was better, but no, wasn't it?
I don't want to hear that. You got anything else on this?
So I remember about a decade ago, the WWE Universe, unanimously put their faith and their support behind a man. And that man didn't get the chance to win the Rumble because he wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, he gets in there, he wins, and everybody's going to be happy. You know what that would have made the main event of WrestleMania 30 initially? I'm going to tell y'all. It would have meant that Daniel Bryan would have faced Randy Orton for the 5th time that calendar year for the WWE Championship. Who wanted to see that? Sure, we wanted to see Daniel Bryan get his due, but who wanted to see that again? But we mad that the potential of Jey versus Gunther might happen again. Not to mention, I've noticed that people are more mad about Jey winning than the fact that Logan Paul eliminated y'all favorite to win it all.
Right.
There was no outrage about that. I'm lost. But here's the thing. This whole thing, we all talk about, oh, this bad match at Mania, and this is where we're going for next year. First of all, that bad match was not where this came from. There was an additional, where are we at now? 8 to 7 months of work and push that took place after that match to really lift this. But even despite all that, this push, the Yeet movement, this didn't start last year. This started 5 years ago. I sat right here in this chair on this show, and I told y'all, we said, who should be the person ultimately to dethrone Roman Reigns and take the top spot? And I said, you know what? It's going to have to be Jey Uso. Because in 2020, while Jimmy is on injured reserve, things like that, Jey is standing side by side with Roman, learning the game. And they go on to put some of the best TV in WWE's company history. Because you watched him go through a whole metamorphosis. You watched him get his psyche broken. You watched him develop his character on TV in front of no fans. You watched him completely develop all of that. And I dubbed it the Jey Uso prophecy. Because I will not be convinced that if Cody Rhodes walked back into the company, that wasn't the plan. Obviously, Cody, that's the guy you can, make as the company man, the person you put on the front of everything. Okay, fine. But if Cody doesn't walk back in the building, who beats Roman Reigns for the championship? I'm telling you right now, it would have been Jey Uso. Because that was the long-term plan. Roman said it on his bio on A&E. This wasn't about him. This was about lifting the family up, getting everybody up to that next level. And so 5 years later, we are finally reaping from that harvest that we made in the pandemic. But y'all wanted long-term booking. That's 5 years. How much longer do you need? And you're mad? Come on now. It's not like he's going to go after Cody. That's not, to me, that's not going to make sense. That's not where the money is going to be. That's a whole other conversation we can have about what that situation is going to be like. But him, Gunther, maybe we'll throw Punk in and make it a triple threat so that they can all get what they want. Listen, what's the problem with that? You guys, y'all say all the time, it's the same stuff. It's the same part-timers getting these top spots in the main events. It's the same people in the rotation. We're not building stars. There is a star that was built. I know he's been around for a long time. He's been a tag team guy. He was the twin. He was the other Uso. He's not that anymore.
Like he said it himself. He said, "Which one are you?"
Exactly. That's a quote. That's what y'all said. The fact that if there is any hallmark of Triple H's WWE, it's the fact that we are about progression. We're about evolution. We're about making the steps to bring this person here to there. Jey Uso is the perfect example of that. Everybody will say, oh, Cody this, Cody that. Cody built himself. All Triple H did was give him the rocket to work with it. That was made already. Jey had to come from being that person who wasn't getting anywhere near that type of attention to build it during the toughest time in the company, to go and elevate to where he is now. He earned that. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it.
Yeet. I was team no Yeet like a year ago. I'm team Yeet now. Hey man, but
I got to work on Jimmy.
Jay challenge. Yeah, we do. We do a little bit. I got Jay challenging Gunther. So that opens up Cody's belt, which I think they need to make the chamber for Cody's belt. That's an easy way you get the belt off of Cody before Mania, and you can have Punk, Roman, Seth, Logan Paul. You can have all them niggas in this chamber match, and it's gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still fantasy booking The Rock till the wheels fall off, though. Man,
listen, why is he playing with us? Like, I really need to understand. Like,
I don't know. It's y'all fault. I'm not even blaming him. I'm blaming y'all. I was told to wait until this year,
right,
for him and Roman, when I could have had it last year when it was a perfect time, but y'all wanted to fucking pussyfoot around, and now we might not get it. But I'm listen, until the wheels fall off, I got 75 days until WrestleMania.
Yeah, because
how much longer am I going to have to wait? I don't know. But if I get to WrestleMania and we don't listen, if I walk out of WrestleMania on April 20th, I'm leaving the stadium and I'm walking out, and I didn't see The Rock and Roman Reigns, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Oh, facts. Facts. Y'all got to hear all this noise.
Cody crybaby bitches. I'm putting cases on all shoe program, nigga.
Yeah.
23-hour lockdown.
100%. Because I don't like the fact that we had a clear trajectory the night after Mania, and it just feels like it's been like a heart rate on the monitor doing this. Because you showed up at Bad Blood, like, you just planting the seeds for what's coming. Then the Netflix premiere, you came out there BC. Like, company dude, because your daughters was in attendance, and now you happy and you made you friends with it. Yeah, right. You the boss. You friends with everybody and all this other shit. Like, what's that? I'm lost on it. Like,
anyway, man.
I'm trying to trust the people's champ, but
I'm gonna trust the process. Joel Embiid.
On top of that, he keeps saying, like, he supposedly said, like, he wants this Mania to be about John since it's his last one. So that don't mean you got to step out of it.
Right.
Like, just give him his proper spotlight. Which, did you see that promo or the press conference?
Who? John?
John, yeah.
No, I ain't watching none of that yet.
But let me tell you something. Go and watch that. If even just for his section of it, that is the best promo, whatever you want to say, that he has ever cut, and he did it as calmly as possible. Basically, to put it in a nutshell, this is the perfect analogy for you. When Lakers won that bubble championship, the finals, and they took the mic, gave it to LeBron, and he said, I want to get the respect from my teammates, get the respect from my coaches, and I want my damn respect too.
Yeah.
That's basically what John said. If I could paraphrase it, he said, listen, I've been all about doing what's best for the company, doing what's best for the business. But not all of this is sunken in. This is my last Rumble. I've understood that what's best for the business is me winning that damn championship.
Ooh. Let him know. It's like, that's what I said. Let's get the politicking going.
He let him know. He let him know. Like, listen, I done started WrestleMania in the mix, middle of the WrestleMania. I done been sitting in the fans, drinking beers and chilling. What's best for the business is for me to win that championship. So I'm declaring right here and now, I'm going to be in the chamber and I'm going to win 17 for those people who supported me, and ultimately so that I could shake the hand of whoever wins 18. He didn't take no questions. He just dropped that bomb on y'all and left. I'm telling you, go listen to that shit.
Yeah,
that's John Cena.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
That's who I need to see. Because I said this weeks ago, Cody is not the guy. That distinction still belongs to Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Roman had to go through a gatekeeper to solidify that position. You know when that happened?
2017.
I'll give you a hint. Yeah, but the last time we had a big event in Vegas,
2021.
that main event stamped it. If Cody is to really, truly ascend to that top tier, that one of one, you got to go through the gatekeeper. You got to go through the greatest of all time. And either that's going to happen this April, or the GOAT got one more run left in him. And you're going to have to wait, Cody. That's what's good. Spoiler alert. That's what I foresee happening this year at WrestleMania.
Hey, let's get it.
Because that's, going back to my point, that's where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the money is. Make it happen.
I'm with that, man. Let's plug our socials and get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me at Recap24, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok for now. Y'all can find the Havoc Hour where we talk sports entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. The video version is up on YouTube. All our content is out right now.
Yes, sir. I'm the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF baby. Please say the baby. Follow me at tc.fontaine on Instagram, at tcfontaine on Twitter, foyflix.com for my photography. Listen, I don't know who to get in touch to, but I'm trying to shoot some of these shows during WrestleMania weekend. At least 2 or 3.
It's gonna be a lot.
At least 2 or 3. So, West Side Gun, what's up?
Hey, no, you moving.
Darius Lockhart, what's up? Y'all got shows. There's a
hey.
West Side Gun has a show. I think the night of the Hall of Fame at midnight. I want to say. So that's Friday.
Okay.
And then I Say Wrestling, as Darius Lockhart's joint. He is putting on a show after night 1. So a couple hours after night 1. So I'm gonna have to be at I'm wherever the niggas is at WrestleMania.
Thanks.
I'm where the niggas is at, and I'm where my people at. So any Vegas wrestlers, whatever shows they putting on, I'm there. I'm at Wale Mania. I'm at all the shows that niggas is gonna be at.
Let's get it.
To let y'all know. Yeah, check us out, man. Young Kings Wrestling.
Do we have a peasant of the week?
Nah, but if you got somebody, we can do it real quick.
Yeah,
I'll make it.
I will make it brief, but you can go ahead and drop that track.
Bet.
I'm packing the air, this gas or what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Hey man, respect is a funny thing, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real funny thing. So once upon a time, back in the day where folks were just pulling up to the Breakfast Club and it was popping, Birdman walked in there. It was about almost 10 years ago now.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah, this is April 22nd, 2016. Birdman walked into the building and his infamous rant letting people know, put some respect on my name. It went viral, went all across the place. I don't even remember what the issue was, but anyway, he went in there, had a rant, went off, and that was the line. He even made a track off of it, which was terrible. But anyway, fast forward about 4 years.
You understand me? When y'all say my name, put some respect on it.
Hey, there we go.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Hey, there it is. So anyway, fast forward a couple years, and now everybody uses this line. That brings us to 2020, where Mandy Rose came back to NXT. You know what I'm saying? Best work of her career by far. But she came back with a new look, new attitude, won the women's championship in NXT, and she started telling people to put some respect on her name. Well, Mandy, bring that ass here.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Because she now got, I don't know who told her that she had ownership But she heard Tiffany use that line on SmackDown about 2 weeks ago. She got on her podcast talking about how you stole my line. Who told you you could say that? Like, what? Your line?
Hey, I got breaking news though.
What?
De'Aaron Fox just got traded to the Spurs, and Zach LaVine going to Sacramento. It's a 3-team trade.
Oh wow!
I don't know who Chicago getting, but that's crazy. Basketball been tripping this past week.
Yo,
like the NBA and the WNBA been wilding.
I mean, the De'Aaron Fox thing, that was a rumor for a while that he might be moving. So, but the Spurs, him, Wemby, CP,
that's crazy.
Well, man, goddamn. Yeah. So, ownership of his line, man. That
ain't yours.
Like Birdman would like to have a word with you, man. That don't belong to you.
Baby Brian B. Bubba, you can call him what you feel.
Right. Like Tiff can say whatever Tiff can say whatever she want to say. She on TV now.
Right.
You ain't.
Like
I know you making bread and all, but you know, that's for them folks that subscribing to your channel, to your page.
Right. Stop the cap.
Facts. Stop the cap. Fuck out of here. And I like Mandy, I do, but do better.
Facts, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for listening, man. We're gonna be back next week with another one, though.
Yep.
I said we're gonna be back next week with another one, though.
Another one.
Damn, Sabi, it's good with you, bro. TC Fontaine, King Reek. We out of here.
Don't.